So let me share my screen. Screen. Okay, this one. All right. So yeah, Angge, before we begin, let's pray. Angge, please lead the prayer. Nawala ata ako. Angge? Hello? Hello? Angelica, please lead the prayer. Or Ashley. Ashley, kahit sino sa inyo, naririnig niyo ba ako or hindi? Kahit sino sa inyo pwedeng mag-lead ng prayer. Ashley or Angge? Wala.
Sir.
Nawawala
yung internet namin, sir. The name of the Lord. Lord, thank you for today. Guide us as we study. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. That was short and sweet. Okay, so chill lang tayo dahil tatatlo tayo. So, tutorial. Pag may question kayo, Ashley and Angge, just let them know. Okay? By the way, this is recorded, so you're can so they are not here. So that's the title of your module I have here. So what will you do to give the proper description of the things around you? Yeah, and Ashley, I want to hear your voice. What will you do to give proper description of the things around you? Mas maganda pag wala yung ta. Or si Angge. Nasa module nyo to. Angge, what is your answer? Don't you worry, ito lang yung tanong and the rest, ano na, lecture ko na. Ano daw yung gagamitin ninyo? Defalin. Admit. Defalin. Hi. Hey, we are now. Okay. We have a question here, Defalin. What will you do to give proper description of the things around you? Yeah. Anyone can answer, Ashley, Angge, and Des. Oh, Des. Desiree ba ito? Des Ballesteros. Okay, any from the three of you? Yeah. Ashley, Angge, Des. Kahit isa lang. Actually, yung sagot nasa module nyo. Hopefully na browse nyo na yung module nyo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ay nako, ito talaga ang mahirap sa online class. Okay, anyway, siguro hindi kayo nagsasalita kasi nga hindi siya mandatory online class. Ibang-iba talaga yung last year na experience ko kasi talagang that was very interactive. But ngayon, medyo you have your choice kasi not to answer kasi this is just supplementary. So anyway, you can give proper description of the things around you through using your senses, and we have our 5 senses. You have sense of sight, sense of smell, sense of touch, sense of taste, sense of ito, hearing. What else? What did I forget? Touch, sight, smell, taste, and then yeah, listening or hearing. Okay. So I guess na papyawan ko yung kinds of qualitative research because when we are doing qualitative research class, what is ang gagana sa inyo? What you will use are your 5 senses. Okay. There's no numbers here. Again, there's no numbers here because numbers are in quantitative research. Now, sa activity na gagawin ninyo, na pinapagawa ko sa inyo na isasubmit nyo, I think next week, is mamimili na kayo ng possible topics ninyo. And it's very important that you choose something that you love, something that interests you, something issues and concerns that need to address in your community, that needs to address, that will suffice your curiosity, yung something na talagang curious kayo about. As what a famous author said, James Clear, a lack of self-assessment, awareness. A lack of self-awareness is poison. Reflection and review is the antidote. That was from James Clear. So it's very important that you know your interests. You have self-awareness. So we will be talking about the different kinds of qualitative research. Again, napapyawan ko ito dati. Pero siguro ngayon, we'll have 2 definitions and then samples. Okay, so we have phenomenology, ethnography, grounded theory, case study, content and discourse analysis, and historical analysis. Okay. So let's start with the first one. Des, kindly read.
It is the study of how people give meaning to their experiences, like the death of the loved ones, care of the people, and friendliness of the people.
Okay, so we have there the keyword experiences, how people give meaning to their experiences. Pero hindi lang yan. We have more keywords sa ating next definition. So kindly read this, Angelica.
Qualitative research designs phenomenology Researcher identifies the essence of human experience about a phenomenon as described by their participants.
Okay. So again, we have the keyword there, human experience, about a phenomenon. Okay, you might be asking, what is a phenomenon? Okay, Ashley, kindly read this one. Okay, so this is a phenomenon. The meaning of phenomenon, Ashley?
Phenomenon, a fact or situation that is observed to exist or happen, especially one whose cause or explanation is in question. A remarkable person, thing, or event.
Wait lang. Wait lang, class. Okay, wait lang, class. Ayan. Okay, recording pa rin ba siya? Okay, let me continue. Let me continue. Okay, so when we talk about phenomenon, class, it's a situation that is observed to exist or happen, especially one cause or explanation is in question. So before there's no COVID, now meron. Bakit? It's a phenomenon. Okay? Online selling. Dati wala naman online selling. Ngayon meron na. Okay? Or online. Ala, nangyayari. Oops. Hello? Sorry, yung internet connection dito hindi masyadong stable. Is it still recording? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Beth? Hello? Naririnig niyo po ba ako? Angge, am I audible?
Yes po, sir.
Okay.
Nawala lang po kayo kanina.
Okay, thank you. You are now seeing the screen. Okay, for sure. So again, let's go back to phenomenon because this is connected with phenomenology from the word phenomenon. So It's a situation na dati wala naman, ngayon nag-exist na siya. Okay, a remarkable person, thing, or event. It's a phenomenon. Parang naging trending siya na dati naman wala. Okay, that's what we call phenomenon. So we have here sample topics. Okay, experiences of essential workers amid COVID-19. So wala to sa module ninyo. Actually, I'm giving time to research para mas maintindihan nyo yung lesson. And hopefully, nakakatulong siya sa subject ninyo. So experiences of essential workers amidst COVID-19. So COVID-19 is a phenomenon. Okay. And then experience, titignan nyo yung experience nila. Experiences of vaccinated residents, again related to COVID-19. Experiences of students in modular distance learning. Dati hindi naman uso ang modular distance learning, ngayon lang siya uso. So, pwede ang phenomenology dyan. Okay. So, in terms of business, of course, I searched then online shopping experiences, a qualitative research, because we know that before, wala namang online shopping. Okay. So that's the abstract. Kindly read, paki-read yung abstract, Ashley, or si Des na, kasi si Des yung ulit last na una kong natawag. Des, kindly read.
This research tackled the issue of shopping experiences in the online environment. Previous studies have already focused on consumption experiences. How in 1995 around of the intends to examine the online and the quantitative method.
Shopee. Des, nakamute ka. Let's have you, Ashley, instead.
Abstract. This research tackles the issue of shopping experiences in an online environment. Previous studies have already focused on consumption experiences. Holt 1995, Arnold and Thompson 2005, and consumer experiences on the web focusing on browsing and flow online. Hoffman Novak 1996, 2009. This paper intends to examine online shopping as an exploratory research study. A, a qualitative research method was used in France with 4 focus groups, 31 consumers who differ in terms of age, gender, and consumer experience. The results highlighted the 3 proposed dimensions and underlined as core issues online trust or mistrust. Age and online social interaction with friends. The appropriation process of commercial websites is also considered. Keywords: online shopping experience, shopping behavior, trust, privacy, and appropriation.
Okay, so pag gusto niyong pag-aralan ang online shopping experiences ng then pwede niyo tong gawing reference. So paano niya yan inaral? Of course, kailangan niyo din siyang basahin ng mas buo, hindi lang yung abstract. So dati we have previous studies, consumption experiences, naging consumer experiences on web browsing. Ngayon, ang focus naman ng papel niya is online shopping with 3 aspects. Okay, the physical, ideological, and pragmatic dimensions. So ano yung mga yan? Of course, mas maintindihan nyo yan pag inaral nyo yung subject matter, which is online shopping experiences. So that's one. considerations, madaming topics sa phenomenology. Okay? And I think this is the easiest design when we are talking about qualitative. So I guess ito yung doable at our stage. Okay. So next is ethnography. Ange, kindly read.
Ethnography. I read. It is understanding of how a particular cultural group goes about their daily lives, which includes their organizational setup, internal operations, and lifestyle.
Okay. Oh, before I forget sa phenomenology, actually not not only in phenomenology, but to all the designs. Okay. If you have the same experience, of course, there's a tendency that you will be biased. Okay? Kunyari, itong pangatlo, experiences of students in modular distance learning. Ayoko tong modular distance learning. Sasabihin ko sa research ko na hindi hindi maganda ang modular distance learning. Pangit yung mga experiences ng mga estudyante dyan. That bias, of course, dapat i-set aside nyo siya. Okay? Dapat kahit may bias kayo, kahit may pabor na kayong na side, you have to erase that when you are doing a research. Okay? All right. So, yung pinag-usapan na, yung binasa ni Angget, ethnography. Okay. Let's have this another meaning. Okay. Des. Please read. Or Ashley.
Qualitative research designs, ethnography. Researchers study and interact culture group in a natural setting over a prolonged period of time by primarily collecting observational data. Creswell, 2007.
Okay, we have there. Kung napansin nyo, yung dalawang definition natin, they have cultural group there. Here naman, still cultural group. So in this class, in this design, ethnography, kailangan mong immersion. Pag sinabi nating immersion, makikitira ka talaga sa isang cultural group. Okay, obserbahan mo lahat ng makikita mo, lahat ng maririnig mo, lahat ng matitikman mo, kasi kung kakain sila, kakain ka din. Okay. Isa sa disadvantage ng qualitative research is pag nandoon kasi yung researcher, baka maging conscious sila, ay may nag-o-observe sa akin, baka iniiba nila yung action nila, which is hopefully hindi nangyayari. Isa yun sa fallback ng qualitative research. So may mga instances na yung researcher lumalayo doon sa subject tapos nag-observe from afar. Pero mahirap din yon. So immersion is the key pag gusto nyo itong ethnography. Okay? Kailangan yung i-document yung kanilang cultural belief, yung kanilang traditions, yung mga live realities. Ano yung mundo nila? Papasok kayo sa mundo nila. And then, again, you have to observe everything. So we have samples here. Angge, kindly read.
Sample topics. The Cancanis of the Lipay Batangas Benguet, Liza Dawanis, the Mamanwa tribe in Las Lavas, Northern Samar.
Okay, the Cancanese of Dalipay, Batangas. Hindi ko alam kung tama yung pag-pronounce natin parehas. Benguet, Mamangwa tribe in Las Vegas. So, pag meron kayong group na nakikita dyan sa lugar ninyo, pwede itong pwede itong ethnography. Okay. Next. Go, Angge. Wala tayong dalawa na lang. Sige.
Grounded theory. This occurs when a researcher discovers a new theory based on the data collected. It is a research methodology for discovering theory in a substantive area.
Okay, let's have another definition.
Qualitative research designs grounded theory. Research derives a general abstract theory of a process, action, or interaction grounded in the views of participants. Involves using multiple stages of data collection and the refinement and interrelationships or categories of information.
Okay, so okay, we have there new theory. Okay, so gagawa ka dito ng sarili mong theory sa grounded theory. Dito also, their abstract theory of a process. So, mag-build ka ng theory dito base sa data na nakita mo. Okay? Para ma-maximize mo yung kanilang similarities and differences of information. May mga theory pa bang hindi na-discover? I guess as of the moment na-discover na ang iba't ibang theory. Ang dami na ng theory dahil nasa 21st century na tayo. So siguro yung pag gusto niyo mag-explore sa theory, nang gagawa ka ng theory, siguro more on interactions of people through social media. Ganon. Ganon siguro yung pwede nyo pang i-explore. Since madami ng theory na nagawa yung mga unang tao kesa sa atin. O kaya naman, yung multiple intelligences, 9 siya, baka meron kayong pwedeng isingit, gawin yung 10. Okay. Next. Okay, we have here sample topics. Okay, so sa mga yan, gagawa ka ng theory. Bakit ang theory kung gusto mong maging 9 years sa college? Okay? Theory on para mag-separate. Theories on grade schools, chain smokers. So titignan mo yung kanilang similarities, pagkakaiba. Tapos yun, you will come up with your own theory. I guess this needs a long period of time. Okay. Next, case study, Angelica.
Case study. This study involves an investigation of a person, group, organization, or situation for a long period of time to explain why such things occur to the subject under study. Some examples of this type of study are the fields of social care, nursing, psychology, rehabilitation centers, education, meron pa,
Cut.
etc. Wala na.
Okay, let's have another one.
Case study. Researcher explores in depth a program, event, activity, process, or one or more individuals. Cases are bounded by time and activity, and researchers collect detailed information using a variety of data collection procedures over a sustained period of time.
Okay, so nandyan ang variety of data collection procedures. So, pag ikukumpara natin ang case study sa phenomenology, mas iba-iba yung pagkuha mo ng data mo dito sa case study. Pwede ka mag-observe, mag-interview, mag-focus group discussion, mga ganon. Pero pag sa phenomenology, it's just interview. Okay. Sabi din, medyo mas mahaba yung period ng time dito sa case study. Pero depende pa rin yan sa subject matter. Kunyari, yung adverse effect ng vaccine, syempre matagal yon. Pero pag gusto mo lang malaman kung gusto mo lang malaman bakit bumabagsak ang isang negosyo, shorter period yon. Okay? So, I guess nagbigay ako ng sample dito last time. Okay, based on our example, case study about non-readers in junior high school. So, pag mapapansin ninyo, iba siya sa, kung mapapansin mo, Angge, iba siya sa phenomenology in terms na yung phenomenon, nag-occur lang siya during that time. Itong non-readers, parang ang tagal na ng period na ito. Okay? Parang hindi lang siya nag-trend ngayon. Okay? Parang buong ilang dekada na, may mga non-readers pa rin. Okay?
So yung matagal nang pinag-uusapan ganun.
Okay. So, si phenomenological is parang mas trending siya compared dito sa case study. Okay. Case study on eating disorders. Again, yung eating disorders, matagal na din. And then, case study about children in a broken home. I guess, may mga parents, grandparents tayo na under broken home. So, those are samples of case study. In terms of business naman, I guess this one I showed you last time. So, case study, marketing tools, coffee shop owners used to sustain businesses. Okay. So, syempre, hindi lang sila yung nakapagtalaga ng coffee shop business ng matagalan. Okay, may mga noon pa. Okay, so hindi siya under phenomenology. It's under case study. Okay, I'm glad that Ashley is back. Okay, so ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, data collection ng case study mas madami. Okay, where sa phenomenology, it's more of interview. Okay. Yan. So, baka malito kasi kayo sa pinagkaiba na dalawa. Okay. So, sa case study din, you want to find out the root cause or extreme cases. Why and how of research problem. So, bakit may genius? Paano siya naging genius? Yan. Case study yon. Okay. Extreme case naman, yung isa, hindi nakakabasa. Senior high school na, hindi pa nakakabasa. Still, case study din yan. Bakit? And then, paano? Okay. Di po kasi stable Wi-Fi. Yes, I feel you, Ashley and Des. Okay. Alam nyo ba, nakakalungkot kasi pag limited face-to-face din pala, pagpunta nyo sa classroom, mag-ano lang kayo, assessment. Then pag uwi nyo sa bahay, module pa rin. So it's still sad. Sana mawala na talaga ang COVID. Okay. Content and discourse analysis. Okay, kindly read, Ashley.
Content and discourse analysis. This method requires the examination or analysis of the substance or content of the communication that takes place through letters, books, journals, photos, video recordings, short message services, online messages, emails, audiovisual materials, etc.
Okay, let's have another one. Two definitions. Wala na. Okay. So, kanina, ang pinag-usapan natin, phenomenology, it's lived experiences. and there's a phenomenon, may trending. Sa ethnography, there's culture. May culture kang gustong aralin. Sa case study, merong extreme case. May genius, may business na tanyag na matagal na, pwedeng ganon. Okay. And ano ba bang pinag-usapan natin? Grounded theory, you would like to come up with a new theory. Gusto mong mag-build ng panibagong theory. So pag ang pinag-uusapan naman natin, content and discourse analysis, ang ating mga keywords dyan is meron kang substance. Okay, meron kang content na pinag-aaralan. Yan, gusto mong pag-aralan yung, for example, voice recording sa Messenger. Paano ba exchange ng messages ang mga classmates mo nowadays. Okay. Pero dapat pag ito yung gusto mong aralin, talagang interested ka. So sa inyo, since ABM kayo, paano ang siguro maganda aralin yung menu. Okay? Magandang menu ng mga restaurants. Okay? Mga ganon. Something that will benefit you with your college experiences. Okay. So yan, video recording, short messages, online messages, emails, audio-visual materials, etc. Okay. So here, syempre naganap ako ng babagay sa ABM, which is a content analysis of online restaurant comments. So yan, electronic meal experience, a content analysis of online restaurant comments. Okay. So pwede niyong basahin yung kanilang abstract. So mapapansin niyo class, no? Lahat ng mga research design pwedeng pumasok sa accountancy, business and management. Okay? Meron at meron niyang papasukan. Okay. Yan. So, pwede niyo itong basahin pag interested kayo na content analysis ang gusto ninyo. Okay? Alright. Ano pa ba? Historical? Siguro pag HUMS kayo, SONA. Gusto niyong aralin yung speeches ng SONA. Pwede yun. Okay. Next. Hopefully by this time, meron na kayong naiisip. Next, historical analysis. So pag content analysis, ang keywords natin dyan, meron kang gustong aralin ng content. Hindi na experience, hindi na extreme case, hindi na culture, pero meron kang gustong araling mga letters, books, journals, photos, video recordings. Dito yung isang nag-aral na basa ko. Yung mga nag-trending na TED Talk. Yan. Yung TED Talk, hopefully you're familiar with TED Talk. Yun. Inaral niya kung ano ba ang non-verbal cues ng mga trending na nag-TED Talk. Okay. So there. Next. Okay, historical analysis. Sige, Angge, please read.
Historical analysis. This is the study of primary documents to explain the connection of past events to the present time. An example of this is explaining the happenings during the Marcos.
Okay. So historical analysis, past events. So kunyari merong yung first barangay captain ninyo, gusto mong aralin kung buhay pa siya. Okay? History ng barangay ninyo. An example of this is explain the happenings. Okay? Yan, timely yan. Next. So there, we are done with historical analysis. Siyempre from the past yan. Interested ba kayo? About sa business, pwede din, yung business na nag-boom dati, tapos, kamusta siya until now? Okay. Or yung isang business, paano siya nag-evolve all throughout, diba?
Sir, parang yung SM, ganon.
Oo, pwede, SM.
Pwede yun,
Kasi
pwede. Mm-mm.
ang tagal na. Tama. Okay, ano bang merong business sa Santa Barbara na ang tagal-tagal na? So, ganon. Explore na lang. Hopefully, the research are all about your majors. Okay. So here, characteristics and uses of qualitative research. Kindly read. Sino yung huling nagbasa? Anggi or Ashley? Ashley or si Anggi ang huling nagbasa?
Sir, ako po.
Sige. Sige, Anggi, please read.
Sir, ang huling nagbasa.
Okay, Ashley, go.
Characteristics and uses of qualitative research. Qualitative research takes place in a natural setting like home, school, institution, or community. Researchers gain actual experience of the research participants. It focuses on participants' perceptions and experience. Franenkel and Wallen, 1988 in Creswell 2013. Researchers are sensitive to participants' needs and participants are actively engaged in the process. Data are collected through observation, interviews, documents, emails, blogs, videos, etc.
Okay. So, kung makikita ninyo, advantage ito ng qualitative research. Maganda ang qualitative research kasi natural setting siya. Okay? You will just have to observe, interview, document, tapos makikita mo talaga yung experience ng mga respondents. Hindi lang siya basta-basta numbers or survey na chinek-chikan, hindi naman binasa, chinek-chikan lang. Tapos magka-come up ka na sa conclusion. Ganun kasi pag sa quantitative. Okay. So may advantage at disadvantage yung quali, tapos meron ding advantage or disadvantage din si quanti. So ganun siya. So again, maganda na i-explore nyo tong quali kasi makikita mo talaga yung actual experience ng gusto mong aralin. Okay? Makikita mo yung mga experiences nila, mas ma-appreciate mo. Okay. Also, okay. Yes, please read as Angge.
Characteristics and uses of qualitative research. It may result in changes in research questions after new discoveries occur. It develops from a specific to a general understanding of concepts. It is a process of describing a situation, analyzing data for themes or categories, and making interpretation or drawing conclusions. It may be subjected to the researcher's personal interpretation. The researchers, as a primary instrument in data collection, views social phenomena and situations holistically.
Okay. So gusto kong i-highlight ulit yung number 4. It may be subjected to the researcher's personal interpretation. Ito hopefully hindi siya disadvantage or hindi siya, though meron tayo talagang personal bias. Lahat naman ng tao merong bias. Pero in terms of research, as much as possible, we need to get away from our biases. Okay. So, yeah. Next, strength of qualitative research. Yes. Please read Ashley.
Strengths of qualitative research. 1. Issues can be analyzed through detailed and deep examination. 2. Interviews are not being delimited to specific questions and can be guided or redirected by the researcher along the process. 3. The research framework and direction can be easily revised as new information emerge. 4. The obtained data from human experience is powerful and sometimes more interesting than quantitative data. 5. Data usually are collected from a few cases or individuals, so findings cannot be generalized to a larger population. Findings can, however, be transferable to another setting.
So yan, no? Strength na yan na medyo konti lang yung cases or individuals na kokolektahan ninyo or i-interviewin ninyo. Okay? Also strength kasi deep and detailed. Kasi nga, hindi lang siya check, check, check. Okay, it's interview. Okay, at saka pag nag-interview kayo, pag hindi pa nasasagot yung tanong, pwede pa kayong mag-follow up questions. Okay. Ngayon, you might ask me, Sir, kailan kami titigil na mag-interview? We have what we call saturation point. Pag sinabi nating saturation point, ibig sabihin, pag tinanong mo itong question na to, tapos halos pare-pares naman na yung sinasagot, that's the saturation point. Ibig sabihin, that's the time for you to stop asking questions. Okay. So, there. The research framework is direction, information. Yan, sabi sa inyo, powerful ang experiences. Kaya sa mga numbers. Okay, strength. Strength pa rin. Okay, meron pa rin strength. Okay. Research quality is heavily dependent on the researcher's skills and may be influenced by the researcher's outlooks. Ang disadvantage nito, pag masyado kang mahiyain, hindi ka nakakapag-interview, then hindi yun strength. Okay? So, dapat magaling ka, matanong ka. Okay. The volume of data makes analysis and interpretation time-consuming, yes. Especially pag sensitive yung case, of course. Mas mahabang panahon dapat para tama yung interpretation mo. Sometimes it's hard to prove, especially pag isa lang. The researcher, pag isa lang yung kaso, kunyari, hindi siya makabasa kasi isa lang yung in-interview mo. And hindi siya okay to prove or to conclude. The researcher's presence during data gathering, which is often unavoidable in qualitative, can affect the subject's attitude towards the process. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina, especially sa ethnography na kasi makikitira ka sa kanila, so baka naiiba yung kanilang behaviors. Kasi sila, ay may nag-observe sa akin, ganito ang gagawin ko, ganyan. Issues on anonymity and confidentiality can result in problems when presenting findings. Ito din, kasi nga, this is a research, di ba? Malay ba natin kung gawa-gawa mo lang yung kaya hindi mo masabi kung sino siya. Okay. So, yeah, kasi may rights din naman yung mga respondents na gusto nila confidential. Okay. So, yun yung mga problema na pwede nyong makaharap. Ano yan? Findings? Nawala. Okay. Strength. Findings can be more difficult and hindi ko na nakita. Okay. Weaknesses. Ito yon, hindi ko na edit. This one is weaknesses. Ito, weaknesses din ito. Okay. Yay, 421. So let's have, stop share. Okay. So, I'm gonna give you, tingnan ko lang kung naintindihan mo yung different research designs under quantitative. Ilalagay ko yung yung link and then try to answer. Ano lang to, 6 points. So this is very easy. Hopefully, mapo-perfect nyo to. Mapo-perfect nyo to pag nakinig kayo sa akin. Maigi. So, yeah. Ashley and Andre, I will give you 5 minutes to answer. Stop ko na yung recording. Para now, that's your multiple choice. Actually, matching that yan.